Once a girl told me my eyes light up her world. I said that the blessing of Sarenrae will light up her soul. She seemed disappointed. Your aid came at just the right time, stranger. My name is Tristian. I'm a priest of merciful Sarenrae. Another moment, and I fear I would have been on my way to her chambers, somewhat earlier than my destiny requires. You've saved my life, and I wish to repay good with good. I will gladly aid you in your journeys.
You wouldn't.
We must trust in him. He deserves a second chance. We need to talk. Lately I have been troubling you needlessly. All those questions, conversations, and everything else. I know I distracted you from your duties. It was selfish of me to demand so much of your attention. I promise it won't happen again. Please don't. You are a baroness, the ruler of the stolen lands, protector of hundreds of people. I can't distract you, especially now when a baron from the neighboring lands has gone missing. The same danger might hover over you. What if... I can't let this happen. Only to help you. Only to help you. I will pray to Sarenrae for you. Please don't. You are a baroness, the ruler of the stolen lands, protector of hundreds of people. I can't distract you, especially now. No. Please, think about yourself, about those who depend on you. Many fates hanging by a thread. Enough. It's decided. I will pray to Sarenrae for you. Been troubling you. Perfect. I'm glad we've understood each other.
I've got a message for you. It's time to pull off the masks and answer for your deeds. My master has aimed the eyes at the 4-horse Magar barn and yes, and it was well-deserved punishment. My master's knowledge and power are great. The Oculus of Abaddon, go to the Valley of the Dead. Pass the gates and face the challenges that await. If you survive, the gates bar once mine. You have a choice. Find 3 I have no doubts about.
Wait. We need to talk. The Valley of the Dead the Raven spoke of. I know it. An ancient evil is buried there, from empires since turned to dust. Being cautious is not enough. If you go there, you must tread quietly, or you shall awaken dark things indeed. A tomb lies in the heart of the valley. That is where the evil sleeps. I know I cannot sway you from going, but if you must go, please let me help you. My faith may help, when spells and steel may not.
She is here, Master. An interruption? I was pondering what to do with this worthless woman.
Enough, Mordecai. Come face your death. I'm the one who will sentence you. From a relic of a crumbled empire, a relic I steal. Curse you, Mordecai. Blinded by your faded power, I take your sight. Curse you, Mordecai. Thriving in your blind arrogance, I claim your eye. I must take it. Forgive me. Even now, you don't back away from me. I am so worthless for not even trying. But I will end this now. The one who can't see evil will smite an entity that tempts others. The messenger of good, deprived of sunlight, gains the power to dispel the darkness. Gah! Dawnflower! Healing light! Merciful Sarenrae, your servant and champion calls for you. Grant me the power to remove the last obstacle on the path of salvation. Grant me the courage to spare the world from the abomination that threatens it. Now I can't see evil. Oh, Sarenrae, the price of faith is high. I shall never see your sacred light again. The end of this nightmare. I'll accept punishment. Any punishment just to have it end. Only one last shackle remains, and this is done.
My sight! My eye! My gift from the depth of Abaddon! It's gone! Stolen! Thieves! Maggots! Wretched, pathetic creatures, I'll slay you! I'll slay you all!
I must take it. Forgive me. No! Don't ask for something I can't give you. The force that compels me calls for me, and I must answer it. I must leave. I pray to Sarenrae that you find it in your heart to forgive me.
My sight!
I must take it. Forgive me. If my will was my own, I'd grant your wish. Forgive me. Why did you come here?
Look how our quiet priest is. Please, Tristian, tell us the truth. I don't want to believe that you deceived us from the very...
I'm so happy to hear your voice again. Even if it's for the last time. Forgive me. The force that has enslaved me will do the same to you. I've already put you in terrible danger. I won't let you suffer any longer. Save yourself and those you hold dear. Forget me. Forget the stolen lands. Farewell.
Tell us the truth.
This is no answer to my question. Why? To kill me? To try and make things right? It's too late. There's nothing you can change, just as I couldn't. There is no answer for what I did. I shall carry this weight until the end of my life. Perhaps there is still a chance to change one last thing. No. I'm only lying to myself. Forgive me. Please forgive me. Curious as always. Was it that brought you to the stolen lands in the first place? And to the Temple of the Elk where we first met? If so, your curiosity leads you to your death. You've always put your trust in me, and I repaid you with betrayal. I beg your forgiveness, though my actions are unforgivable. Return home. Or better, do not return. Flee the stolen lands. Don't let the power that enslaved me destroy you and those you hold dear. Curious as always. Was it that brought you to the stone? Forgive me. I've caused you great trouble. So let me give you the only thing I can still give. My advice. Forget the Oculus. Stop chasing me. Better flee the stolen lands. Save yourself and those you still can. Curious as always. Was it forgive me? The force that has enslaved me will do the same to you. You are right. I am a traitor. I don't expect forgiveness or understanding from you, but trust me, if I had a chance to change what happened, I would. But I can't. I can't stop now, and I can't look into your eyes. No. You don't need to know that. Neither you nor any mortal can confront the one that controls me. Your only chance to survive is if you flee now and leave the stolen lands behind. This is all I can do for you now. No, I beg you. Hold your weapon still. I have one thing I must finish first. Please, stop following me. The powers you seek to confront are too great. You can't hope to defeat them. Save yourself, and take those you hold dear, and flee the stolen lands.
Pathetic creature. Tell me, is there any reason I should not torture you for your apostasy? What happened to you, my Skylark? Your heart couldn't bear my anger. So be it. I was bored with your songs anyway. Perhaps the snapping of your bones shall entertain me. We have guests.
It was you. You brought my sister hope. You belong to suffering and power suffering spell. An emissary from the first world. A servant of power that came to these swamps again. I won't do that. Besides, why would you need someone who lied to you every step of the way, concealing his true goals and his true self? Look at him. Did you know he was once one of my kind? A creature from the outer planes? Now all that remains of the sacred servant of Saren Ray is a husk.
Why you didn't deceive him? He is our friend, that's why.
And maybe we should really get into this vexed material.
Save your breath. This Skylark, she left. What you see, these lands were our own. My elder sister, Nerissa.
Lies. So that was all lies?
And all it took to control you, upstart Baroness, was a lure. The promise of your own lands to rule. And you bought it. All of you. Enough.
Let me tell you something, before you decide my fate. Nerissa is gone. She cannot keep me silent any longer. I'm tired of lies and deception. Our meeting wasn't a coincidence. It was Nerissa who sent me to the Temple of the Elk. She conjured that fog, and sent Jod a version of the place. Since then, I've been watching you, waiting for a time to act. For Nerissa. But that's not all. I helped her create and plant the unwilting flower that almost destroyed your barony. As you can see, everything that happened in Mordecai's tomb was but one of my many crimes. That is all. Deal with me however you think best. I am a Deva. Once a sacred servant and messenger of Saren Ray herself. Once it was my calling to heed mortals' prayers and to deliver them to other servants of the goddess. That was before I fell into a trap set by Nerissa. She took from me my powers and severed my bond with my goddess. At least, that's what I had thought. Nerissa threatened that if I didn't serve her, she'd never return my wings, and I'd never speak to Saren Ray again. She made me... I'm lying to you again. If it wasn't for my cowardice, Nerissa would never have broken me to her will. But I was afraid to remain mortal. But Nerissa ordered me only to lure you to the trap. She never forbade me to protect you. That's why I fought by your side in that battle.
Only you can decide, but I'd never be able to trust a traitor. Never.
I will never be able to fully thank you. But please, allow me some time for thought. I will get back to the capital on my own. I need to think about many things. So long. Thank you. I'll leave you and head for the city. A walk will help me to figure out how I can make amends for everything. Your Highness. Just a minute of your time. It's all I'm asking. You are on the verge of a great fate. I am happy that I have been a part of it, even if my role in your advancement was so two-faced. Together we've been through so much, and I realized that without you, I would be dead. Or what's worse, continue to serve Nerissa, who tied me down with her lies. I'm sorry I had to deceive you for such a long time, but there were things I was sincere about. I know I don't have the right to ask you for anything. I know I should be grateful to you for just letting me stay near. But I will never forgive myself if I don't ask. Now that hypocrisy and lies are in the past, you gave me another chance. Will you give another chance to us? I promise. No, I swear to you. If you wish, I'll give my life for you. No more duplicity, no more deception. Just the truth. Just... Go on. Your subjects are waiting. And so does your fate. May Sarenrae bless you. Of course. If accuracy is a kingly virtue, you are ready for the title. You are on the verge of a great fate. I am happy that I know I don't have the right to ask you for anything, of course. Well, thank you for your honesty. Go on. Your subjects are waiting.
Allah, Sola, Tayam!
It was amazing. I didn't think... What? Ah, you were talking about that treatise. No, I think I won't even try. You emit warmth like the sun, but once wandering among worlds, I saw eternity pass, and the brightest of suns dim. And I can't but think that once, you and I will be separated. And while we are together, I don't know how long it will last. I want you to be happy. Tell me what you want. Your wish is my command. The stolen lands have just one queen, the one who conquered them. But I will be honored to be your prince consort. I see you kept my gift. As soon as this madness around is over, I'll take care of a wedding. You know, I haven't been as sure as now for such a long time. When I was Nerissa's prisoner, I had no more freedom than a bird in a cage. I even doubted Sarenrae's mercy in my darkest hour. But with you, I'm not afraid of the future. I'm not afraid to make mistakes, because I know I will be able to fix them. I would like to stay alone with you for a little while, if you don't mind. And days. The whole eternity. Our little eternity. You emit warmth like the sun, but... And while we are together... Forgive me, Your Highness, but your subjects will be against it. Someone must rule them. Anyway, I'll do everything in my power to make the Queen happy. You know, I would like to stay alone with you for a little while. Really? Come to me, my queen. Wait a second. Let me catch my breath. We have a whole future. Our little eternity. You emit warmth, and while we are together, I don't know how long it will last. You know it's impossible. I must return to where I must be. But I know that merciful Sarenrae will not call me immediately after the victory over Nerissa. You and I will have time. You know, I would like to stay alone with you for a little while, if you don't mind. I promise, I won't leave you. You know, I didn't think about that, but I can try. No, not just try. I will turn all the worlds to find you, wherever you are, and whoever you become. Of course, I overthink everything, don't I? Where am I?
In the cage you wanted to escape so desperately, my little Skylark.
Kill me. Torture me if you want, Nerissa. But I will serve you no more.
I don't need your service. I only wanted to know. How you, so devoted to good, could so diligently look the other way, while there was evil happening right under your nose.
Shathal, no! Stop!
What happened? Where am I?
In place worthy of you, Inquisitor. Are you prepared to keep fighting for those who never appreciate you? Those who despise you and think you a monster?
Sarenrae, give me the strength to overcome evil.
Bring me the heart of this useless creature, and I will give you new life in the First World.
You found the way. Praised be Sarenrae. Both Jaethal and I fell for Nerissa's lies. She tricked us with illusions and made us fight each other. And I turned out to be the stronger. Death has never been so close to me, but I knew I must return to you, no matter what else. I want to tell you, this might sound cruel, but I don't regret what happened. I might have been driven by Nerissa's lies, but for too long I've turned a blind eye to what a monster Jaethal was, and how much harm she did. You've made it clear many times that indiscriminate forgiveness is not always the best solution. Well, I've learned this lesson. I understand. And yet I must ask you, are you sure you're ready to let me go now, when you're facing a battle with Nerissa? I would like to stay and help you in this fight. Then let's go. Into the storm.
Among the many advisors and companions, there was always someone else near the Queen, a faithful true love, who devoted his worldly life to the one he cherished with all his heart. Wherever the Queen went, whatever trials fell upon her, Tristian was always near, ready to support and protect his chosen one. And no wonder. Soon after the war ended, the Queen and Tristian took their wedding vows. And though Tristian never claimed any power over the kingdom, his common sense and kindness always played a part in the Queen's decisions. Love can bring anyone together, even creatures of different worlds. The Queen and Tristian, joining their hearts, knew the truth, but they decided even the short time Sarenrae would give them was worth the torture of parting. The goddess was merciful, waiting a full year after the victory before returning the Movonic diva to her flock. But the Queen's heart was still broken.